This is the exam review for semester 1 grade 8 biology. In this revision, we're going to revise the blood groups of activity 1, the types of graphs, one is accepted, one is rejected. Then we're going to revise for activity 2, the self and non-self. Question 1, Ala.
Indicate the true statements and correct the false ones. Bacteria and viruses are considered as non-self.
True or false? True. So bacteria and viruses are regarded as non-self and they must be destroyed by the immune system. Selena, B.
The HLA are found on the cell membrane on erythrocytes. False.
Correction.
Erythrocytes don't have HLA.
Yes, HLA don't have are not found on the erythrocytes, but remember when it's false, you have to say all the statement again and write it on the test paper. So you have to say the HLA are found on the cell membrane of nucleated cells, or instead we can correct it in another way. The antigens or agglutinogens are found on the cell membrane of erythrocytes. Although erythrocytes don't have HLA, but instead they have antigens or agglutinogens. Dana, C.
The blood group AB is regarded as a universal donor.
True or false?
True.
True. Muhammad. Group AB, universal donor or universal recipient?
False.
False. So how do we correct it? We can correct it in two ways. How can we correct it? Badia?
Blood group AB is regarded as universal recipient.
Yes, this is the first way. Or Ali?
Blood group O is regarded as a universal donor.
Yes. So we can correct it in two ways. We can either say that AB is a universal recipient or O is a universal donor. Okay? Good. Muhammad, D, xenograft. Can you read it, please?
Xenograft is accepted by the immune system.
True or false?
False.
How we correct it?
Yes.
Accepted or rejected? Rejected. It's not accepted. So the xenograft is rejected by the immune system. Please don't use not when you correct false statement. So I cannot say the xenograft is not accepted. You have to change some words like I did. Xenograft is rejected by the immune system. Badia, can you read the answers of question 1?
Question 1 answers bacterial and viruses are
No, A, true, B,
false. The HLA are found in the cell membrane of nucleated cells.
yes,
C
C,
false. Blood group AB is regarded as a universal recipient. D false. Xenograft is rejected by the immune system.
thank you. Ali, I will read question 2, then you're going to answer the following questions on it. The experiments below summarize the conditions and the results of skin graft experiments done on different individuals. So in experiment 1, we have person A, person B, rejected by the immune system. 2, person B, so in the same person, accepted. 3, the donor, the dog, and the recipient, the person C, is rejected by the immune system. Ali, part A, indicate the type of each graft. In experiment 1, what is the type of graft, Ali? Allograft.
The second one is autograft.
Autograft.
The third one is xenograft.
Yes, xenograft. So when we say indicate, we don't justify, okay? So the answer of part A in experiment 1 is allograft, experiment 2 autograft, experiment 3 xenograft. Hassan, in part B, interpret the 3 experiments. Let me remind you, interpret is analyze, then we make an indication or significance. Let's start with experiment 1.
The experiment 1, the donor is person A.
And the recipient?
And the recipient person B.
Yes.
The result is rejected.
What you did now is description. Well, analyze, you have to relate between the conditions and the results. Yeah, what we did caused the results. For instance, let me solve experiment 1, and you can do other experiments. In experiment 1, performing a skin graft from person A to person B leads to the rejection of the graft by the immune system. Okay, can you try to do experiment 2, Hassan? Performing
experiment to the donor person B.
Yes.
And the recipient person.
So on the same person. So performing a skin graft in the same person B leads to what?
Leads to acceptance.
Yes, acceptance by the immune system. Good. Ala, can you analyze experiment 3, please?
Performing experiments, donor is not and skin C leads to the rejection by the immune system.
So performing a skin graft experiment from a dog to a person C leads to the rejection of the graft immune system. Now the indication for the 3 experiments. Selena, indication. Can you give us an indication? The indication you have to mention the type of the graft and when it's accepted, when it's rejected. So what type of grafts are accepted, Selena?
Autograft and isograft.
So, but do we have isograft in this experiment? In this experiment, what type of graft was accepted? Autograft. So this is the indication. This indicates that the autograft is always accepted by the immune system. While, what are the other types of grafts?
While allograft and xenograft are always rejected.
Rejected by the immune system. Very good. This is the indication. This is how we make an indication for graft experiments. So these are the answers in part B. In experiment 1, transferring, or we can say performing, is the same. Transferring a graft from person A to person B leads to the rejection of the graft in the system. In experiment 2, transferring a graft in the same person B leads to the acceptance of the graft by the immune system. In experiment 3, transferring a graft from a dog to person C leads to the rejection of the graft by the immune system. The indication, this indicates that the autograft is accepted by the immune system, while the allograft and the xenograft are rejected by the immune system. Dana, describe the 3 experiments.
In experiment 1, the donor is person 1 and the recipient.
Person A, you mean. The donor is person A, and the recipient
is donor B.
Is person B. Okay.
The result is rejected by the immune system.
Good. But describe, you transform the table to a text, and the conditions or results are separated, they are not related, not like when we analyze. So but describe, you separate between the conditions and the result, don't relate them. Hamad, experiment 2, describe.
An experiment 2, donor person B and recipient is person B.
The results.
The result is accepted by the immune system.
Good. But the last one.
Experiment 3, the donor is the dog and the recipient is person C and is rejected by the immune system.
Good. The answer of part C, in experiment 1, the donor is person A and the recipient is person B. The results are the rejection of the graft by the immune system. In experiment 2, the graft is done in the same person B. The graft is accepted by the immune system. In experiment 3, the donor is a dog and the recipient is person C. The graft is rejected by the immune system. So we are not relating between the conditions and the results. Okay, Ali, explain the result of the first 2 experiments. Experiment 1.
In experiment 1, the graft was rejected by the immune system because person A and person B have different HLA molecules.
Yes.
And in experiment 2, the graft was accepted by the immune system because the person B.
Because in the same person,
It has the same molecules.
yes, body cells have the same HLA molecules. So here the answer is what Ali said. In experiment 1, the donor and the recipient body cells have different HLA molecules. The immune system recognizes the graft as non-cell and rejects it. In experiment 2, the body cells in the same person have same HLA molecules, so the immune system recognizes the graft as cell and accepts it. Hassan, read question 3, please. We mix
the plasma of person A of group A with the red blood cell of a person of group AB. Explain what will happen draw a label figure that show the result.
So Hassan, we look at the antibodies in the plasma and at the antigens on the red blood cells. So what will happen, Hassan? Anti-B in the plasma
will bind with antigen B
on the red blood cell, causing what?
cause
Agglutination. And we know how to draw it. So this is the answer. So antibody B in the plasma will bind with antigen B on the surface of the red blood cells of group AB, causing agglutination. And this is how we draw it. We draw red blood cells. We can draw only like 4 red blood cells having 2 types of antigens, antigen A or antigen B, since we have blood group AB, and only antibody B are binding. And don't forget to put the title. Okay, Ala, can you read question 3, please? Part B.
A person of blood group O is giving blood to a person of blood group B. Is this blood transfusion accepted or rejected? Justify your answer.
Yes, Ala, your answer. Why?
Because there's no antigen divided with the antigen.
Yes, since blood group O as a donor, we look at the antigens, it doesn't have any antigens to bind with the antibody of the recipient. So there will be no agglutination and it will be accepted. So the answer of part B, yes, accepted, since a person with blood group O doesn't have any antigens to bind with the antibodies of the recipient. Selena, question 3, part C.
Why a person of blood group AB is considered as a universal recipient?
The answer?
AB is considered as a universal recipient because it does not have any antibodies to bind with the antigens of the donor.
Yes, very good. So this is the answer, since he doesn't have any antibodies in his plasma to bind with the donor's antigen. Dana, question 3, indicate the blood group of each donor. Okay, Dana, donor 1,
It's the blood group B,
donor 2,
blood group AB,
donor 3,
blood group
donor 4.
blood group O.
Very good. So this is the answer. Donor 1, B, 2, AB, 3A, or 4, blood group O.